Hello guys, welcome back once again. How are you all? Hope everyone are doing great. Friends, in last video we toured whole Android Studio and we learned the main components and main parts in Android Studio, which is must for a coder to code an Android app much friendly and work with Android Studio much comfortably. Friends, in this video let us examine a Java editor and design user interface design editor, and let us see logging some of the text entered in the text field in a system log. Come let us start with our today's content. This is the app which we created in the last video. I created a new hello world app, and let us now examine a Java editor. This is a Java editor. In this top one we are seeing is known as a package declaration. This thing what we are seeing, this is a package declaration. At the beginning of our creating a project, we chose the package name, and that is what it's here. I left it as a default. It was com.example.akshay.helloworld. This is the application name, so it adds to this package. And next what we are seeing import lines, and we are seeing some of the options separated by a dot operator, and every last word in the each line are importing that class and packages to our app. Here we are importing app compactivity activity, and here OS bundle activity and a log activity. I will talk to it later. And next we are seeing class declaration, that is we declared public class main activity extends app compact activity. We use extends here because we want to use all the code that we want into the app compact activity. We need to add the code which we need our app intended to do. So we are coding new codes, so that even that codes also should be included in the app compact activity and run along with our built app. So we use extends, and here is another class, that is protected void on create bundle saved instance state. And what this says is, as soon this class will run as soon as the app is started. Here everything is saved instant state. Every state from the beginning and the end of the application which is running, it saves the instant state. Each state is saved and it logs in a logcat. It logs in a logcat here. And the public class main activity extend app compactivity is opened here with a curly braces and ended here. And the protected void on create activity is created here and ended here. So even we'll add our own classes, we'll see to it later in this video itself. For now, this is the main which we need to know in our main activity.java. And main activity is a default name which we left while opening this main activity.java is a default name which we gave while creating our new project. So it's named main activity.java. This is for coding a Java code in our Android Studio. And now let us see the XML layout. This is examining the layout file of a XML layout. Here we have a XML code. It is used. This is used for designing our user interface for our app. We are using a relative layout, as we are seeing here. Here we are seeing a tag opened with a relative layout Android widget.relative and contain which continues with XML codes and ending with the end relative tag. And all the components on the user interface, the properties of that are listed over here. Here for example, here we are seeing on a preview layout, it's written that hello Android, I am a Droid coder. And here the properties related to this text view is displayed here. It is opened with a text view tag and ended here. and it contains the friends. We are seeing here the text view written here is hello Android, I am Droid coder, and a text view and its all properties, essential properties of this text view is displayed here. Any changes of this text view also makes changes here. Just concentrate over here. The text size of this text is 24 sp, and now I'll change the text size in an attribute layout. I'll change it to 28. Okay, I'll change it to 30. Yes, you can see here I have changed here, and it also changed correspondingly on the preview layout. Let us see in XML layout. Yes, here also it is changed. So Android automatically changes the properties of a text view or any other components on a preview layout, which communicates with even a Java code, and preview design layout, which is attribute, which changes also in a preview, which changes also in a XML document from the preview layout. So we don't need to change or worry changing multiple times. It forms ambiguity. So that's a cool property of this, the link between the XML and attribute layout. Okay friends, we have we saw about main activity.java editor and XML, including both. Let us try some cool apps. This is first app we are building. Congratulations for that. And what we are doing here is we are including text view. We are including the components text view, plain text, and a button, and doing some activity that displays some message in the logcat. That message here, as soon as the app is run on the emulator, it displays some message. Let us code some message, and it will display over here when we click button. Isn't it cool? Come, let's do. Just remove this. Now click on text view and drag and drop it here, and change here enter username. Yes, it is not visible to us, so let us change it to 24 dp. Yes, here we are seeing here. Yes, here we have entered username. Let us make it bit larger. Yes, this is perfect. Friends, another thing I have missed, I will tell you, that is layout width and layout height. Here both the options are default, that is wrap content. Wrap content means it occupies the space how much ever text I entered in the text view. If I enter more text, then the text view's size automatically the width changes and corresponding to the height. And if we need it in if we need more width, then just go to width layout and click match parent. What happens is the text view size automatically matches with the parent. Parent is a relative layout. The text view matches to the size of the relative layout. That's it. Then let us center this. I have centered it, and let me change the text size, text color. Just go to text color tab and click on this 3 dots, and I'll select this color. Let it be your wish, and text is changed. And now drag and drop the plain text, and the plain text is included here. Just click on it, and in attribute input, let this be default input type. Remove this name, let it be blank, and set layout width to match parent. Yes, here you can enter a username, and now let us give a ID for this text view, because we are coding in Java, so that Java needs communication between the user interface and the Java code, and this ID helps us by identifying and assigning a proper function to do when a code is run. And let us name it as username. That's it. And go to widgets and add a button, and here is our button, and let us change button name click me. Give whatever you need, that doesn't matter. Click me. Yes, I have made a text style bold, and it is bold. And also let us give ID for this. We'll give click me, same we'll give. And here one more we need to change is, we should give here on click. Here the option is there on button on click. Just give name for this. Let us name this as click function. Click function, and this is a class name, and we are creating a class in a Java file where we write a bunch of a Java code in this on this click function, and whenever the button is clicked, the Java code which resides in the function executes the assigned function. So let's come back to our main activity.java, and let us get rid of it. Now let us create a on click class. Means whenever the button is clicked, the code which I written in this application should run. For that the syntax is as follows. If you are familiar with Java code, then it will be easy, otherwise I will explain you. Public void click function, public void click function, and in braces type and open the curly braces. Yes, here we have created our on click function. We have not yet written any code, but this we have created the empty class. And here there is an error that we need to import a view package. So that just come to the above section and type import android.view.view. Yes, and here error will go. And what we have created this class is, whenever the button is tapped, the code written in this class will execute. Let us now begin our coding. First, let us intake the text entered in this text field. For that let us write a code, that is edit text. This is a constant for inputting a text variable, and let us name the variable as username itself. Username is equal to find view by id. Find view by id means here we are assigning the text entered in the user interface is assigned to the edit text username. For that the code is as follows: find view by id, capital R stands for resource, dot id stands for text field id, dot username. Here you can see username is the id of the text field, and we need to convert this back to the edit text itself, so that in braces type edit text. Now let us yes, we have created this text. Whenever the button is tapped, the first it asks the text for a user. That after the text is entered, when a user taps the button, it assigns the text entered in the username to the variable username. It converts it to the edit text. Now let us log this information in our logcat. For this, the syntax is as follows. That is, log stands for logging, dot I means some information should be logged into the logcat, and the first string stands for a tag, means it is a tag, means whatever we can say, info or a username. Let us give username and give comma, and again open both the braces, and this displays a message that message will be username entered, and here let us add the username, that is username dot to string, means it converts the username back to string and displays to the user, and that's it. Now let us run the code. I will just revise what actually we did. Starting, we have dropped text view from the palette, and we have changed the text, enter username. Then we have we have placed plain text, and we gave id username, that is for communicating between this user interface and a Java code for getting user input and storing it in a variable username. And then we have included a button from the widgets, and we gave id click me, and then we have gave on click, that is on click activity function. When the button is clicked, the code written in that function it runs, and we named it as a click function. And we came to main activity.java, and we created our on click function, and we have named the same, that is click function, and we have added variable username for inputting text in the form of a text, and finding view by id the text entered in the username, and again converting it back to the text id and assigning to the username. Then we are logging the username entered in the text field. Along with that, we are logging the message which displays a tag username, and for that username entered plus it shows the text entered or a name entered in this username text field. Friends, our app is built, and this works exactly what we told, that is to input a username in a text field and display it. Let us check our app, enter Droid coder and click yes, and here we can see the label, the tag with a username, and which displays the message, that is username entered plus the name entered. That's it for this video, guys. In this video we have learned about text view, text field and button, and we have included all this and managed to program a simple code which doesn't make much sense, but for beginner level it's a great thing. You have coded a piece of a Java code which fetches the name entered in the text field and displays it in a logcat. That's good. Play around and I'll see you in next video, guys. In next video let us learn some more things, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Also like SJP United channel for ethical based tutorials. And for now that's it. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Take care. Play with Android Studio and work comfortable with Android Studio. Bye bye.